and I've just gone ahead and put a grid on my canvas. Normally I'd probably just go for a 2x2, especially when I'm working on a canvas this size, but since this canvas is going to be for Tim himself, I've gone for a 4x4 grid because I really want to make sure I nail that likeness. So I'm just going to start sketching things in, and we can start painting. This piece came about in a pretty random way, actually. So I've been a fan of Tim's podcast and stand-up for quite a while now. A friend of mine reached out to commission this piece for another friend of mine's birthday, and I decided to just throw it up on Twitter. I never really used Twitter, but I thought Tim has such a great Twitter presence, so I might as well put it on there and, I don't know, see if he happens to catch it. And crazily enough, he responded pretty quickly and inquired about buying the painting. So yeah, I'd already told him that it had already found its new home in a mate of mine's place, but I would happily paint him another one, and that is what we are working on here. So I felt the pressure a little bit working on this painting as opposed to the first one. I definitely spent a lot more time on the likeness and really tried to nail those elements, particularly the eyes. I had a little bit of trouble with those at the start, but I ended up using a little bit of my odorless solvent and a paper towel and erasing those eyes, starting again, and I was a lot more happy with them on the second time around. But basically at this point I'm just really starting to build up those base layers, the blueprint layers so to speak, get a nice consistent coverage across the canvas and eliminate all of that white starkness. We use the Zorn palette for the skin, so yellow ochre, vermilion red, ivory black, titanium white, and then obviously bringing in a few more tones and colors into the background elements just to really pull those off. I also posted this up on Reddit, and I had quite a lot of people get back to me requesting prints, so I'm organizing those prints at the moment. Hopefully you are going to see a bit of a sneak peek of those at the end. I should have those ready to go, and I think what I'm going to do is run pre-orders for a week, and that will decide the quantity of the edition. But aside from that, I was really stoked with the painting. Had a lot of fun painting it, and yeah, it sort of broke me out of my slumber down here in Melbourne at the moment. We've just become the highest lockdown city in the world, which has been a bit of a roller coaster over the last year or two. I've got a decent amount of work coming through. I haven't been all that inspired to post on YouTube, hence the bit of a break that I've taken there. I've just been focusing on other things in real life, but yeah, I'm excited to get back on the platform and back posting content again. So we're coming up on what should be the last day on the canvas. There's a few sections that I just want to come across and sort of tidy up. We've got the E up in the top left that is sliding down on a little bit of an angle, so I just want to square that up with the top and the bottom of the canvas and make that straight. We've got some details in the headphones, some overall sort of hue and saturation in the skin tones just to bring up the warmth in the overall skin. Got this mug that I need to actually do a couple more layers on, and whatever these little boxes, the bottom left are, just sort of tighten up and fix those up. Some final sort of details in the face, and then we will call it a day. I'm hoping to get this done today, which is Tuesday. Then that way Friday, hopefully it's dry enough that I can varnish it and we can package it up and get it shipped off. So today I'm going to get stuck into painting and we'll see how we go. Originally I thought this was only going to take about a week to dry, as I did use Galcad Light, but there were a few sections in the highlights, particularly mainly with the titanium white, where I don't think I really picked up enough of that mixing medium. So it has taken about 2 weeks to dry, and then I need to varnish it up, package it up, and then I can get it shipped overseas. But yeah, it's obviously essential that we allow those oils to dry properly so that we can varnish it, and then I can get to packaging it properly so that it can safely make it on its long trip overseas. And that is going to bring us right through to the end of the video. Overall, I'm super stoked with how this second rendition of the piece came out. Right now, all I'm doing is waiting for a few of those thicker layers and sections to finish drying off, and then we can get this varnished and shipped off. In terms of shipping, I'm just going to wrap it in a clear layer of cellophane, then a layer of craft paper, and then we'll get that boxed up nice and safely and get that shipped off overseas. The print I just went ahead and picked up this afternoon. So it's A3 in size, 300 GSM, cotton rag paper. They look great. The edition size is going to be determined by how many we sell during the pre-ordered period, which is going to be 5 to 7 days, I think. So I'll throw a link to that down below. If you are interested in one, make sure you grab one now because they won't be printed again. Finally, this is a piece that I've been working on recently. I've got a video coming out for this as well, but at the moment I'm selling 10 NFTs of this. If you're holding one of the NFTs, once all are sold out, then you will go into a raffle to win the canvas. So this was a derivative piece based on the visitors. But for now, that's it. I'm super stoked with how the painting turned out, and I can't wait to hear what Tim thinks about it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video.